Do you ever wonder if your children's teenage habits and how they look at their mobile phone are going to affect their ability to deal with stress later? Well, the answer is it will. One thing that's happening is all of us are spending a lot of time looking down. This is what we call anterior head carriage. Now, your head weighs about a stone or 6 kilograms above the neck. Okay, and if all of that weight is constantly pushing down, it causes a development of a little bump at the back of your neck, which used to be called a dowager's hump, or still is called a dowager's hump. Now, a dowager should be around about 60 or 70 or 80. I've had young people in my clinic as young as 10 or 11 with dowager's humps, based on very bad posture and very bad habits. Now, I started this little video asking you whether the posture your children have as a teenager will affect their ability to deal with stress both in their teenage years and later on. And the answer is yes. There are 4 things that your brain needs to be healthy. Can you think of them? Number 1, oxygen. Our brain uses about 40% of our oxygen intake. 2, glucose, or energy. Our brain uses again a vast amount of the food that we consume. The quality of both of those affects how well we think. 3, rest. If you don't rest your brain, it never actually manages to get to an even playing field where it can work as well as it can. And number 4, perhaps one of the most important things that chiropractic can help with, is stimulation. A huge amount of the stimulation your brain requires to function well comes from your body, and in predominance comes from your spine. And of that, about 80% of the stimulation comes from your neck, your cervical spine. Now, if your brain is not functioning well, it will not down-regulate those stressful functions in life. Stress was a good thing, or is a good thing, when we are in moments of real stress, running away from the bear, fighting the enemy. But we as humans are the only species that can actually make ourselves stressed by thinking about things. And stress over 5 months, 5 days, 5 years, or 50 years has a massive impact on our health. Our brain's ability to cope and to deal with stress depends on how healthy it is. And as we've discussed, there are 4 things our brain needs to be healthy. So, if you take nothing from this video, make your teenagers sit up. Do not let them look down at their phones all the time, and allow their neck shape to change permanently, because that will affect the quality and quantity of stimulation that their brain gets from their spine. In turn, that will affect the health of the brain and the brain's ability to adapt to and cope with stress. I hope you found this interesting. Take care. Bye-bye.